Bud Wilkinson invented winning. And here at Oklahoma, we uphold the standard. This is the Champion Standard Podcast, where analytics meet film and the tailgate fuels the passion. Touchdown! From deep dives in the film room to advanced stats that tell the real story. Ready? We bring Sooner football into focus like never before. The roar of the palace on the prairie, the legacy of champions, and the pursuit of the next one. It's all right here, so lock in, because this is Oklahoma football. This is the Champion Standard.
Let's go! Let's go! Go!
Hey, Sooner fans, welcome back in. Super Bowl Sunday has arrived. We dropped in a little early today, get it out of the way. That way we could have our Super Bowl festivities here in a little bit. Rob and I will talk a little bit of OU current events, recruiting, softball, whatever. Start the show off, and then we'll get into a little bit of Super Bowl trivia that I think all of y'all will like up next.
That's my standard. That's my standard. My champion standard. Champion standard. Pull up with the answers. Yeah, the answers. The champion standard. Champion standard. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us again today, everybody. Please hit your like and subscribe button. Those are always helpful for keep our pod going. Super Bowl Sunday, Rob. This is first time in a few years that you aren't wearing your Mahomes jersey pulling for the Chiefs on that day. So
I know, yeah. It is kind of a strange day.
Yeah.
It's strange just seeing the Patriots.
Welcome to my world, my friend.
Well, I mean, it's strange to see, the Patriots, get a 10-win swing from one year to the next and go on this run that they're having with Drake May to get back to the Super Bowl. There's just something about those organizations that when they hit it right and they're able just to climb right back in.
Yeah.
Vrabel's always been a good coach.
I
thought Tennessee was kind of rough going, but he's got a good staff over there and a good quarterback.
Yep.
Lots of good receivers.
Yeah, they got a good foundation. That defense has been playing really good as well. We'll dive a lot more into that here in a little bit. Wanted to start off the show since, of course, we're Sooner fans. We always like to talk about the current Sooner things going on. Hey, before we get into football, I just wanted to mention softball here a couple of minutes. I know I'm throwing a curveball. 3 games in. Second game was a little rough. Lost 11-6, and the whole world started questioning our pitching staff. I'm like, calm down. Second game of the year. And they bounced back yesterday with a 21-3 just smackdown, 7 home runs, just totally bounced back well. It's still a young team. They got a bunch of freshmen, sophomores, and the pitching staff's going to take a while to come around, but nice bounce back. If they can win one more today and win that series, they're going to be off to a good start.
Yeah.
We're going to try to have Chris Plank on here in the next couple of weeks. And, Rob and I can't sit here and talk softball and act educated. But when Chris Plank's on here, that's when it gets real. So hopefully we can get him on. I did want to mention, I saw the top 25 in softball again, Rob.
Yeah.
12 of the top 25 are from the SEC yet again.
Golly.
Every other team ranked in the top 25 is from the SEC. So we talk about football being difficult, but my goodness, softball's just like you never get a weekend off. There's so many good softball teams in the SEC. So
who's a couple teams that are looking looking for SEC play and all that.
Well,
who's going to be some of the? Is it Tennessee and Florida again?
Yeah, Texas is ranked up there pretty
Texas.
high.
Yeah.
They actually split yesterday with Nebraska. Jordy Ball beat them in one of those games yesterday, which was cool. I still root for Jordy. She did, she was great for OU, but Jordy's up there. There's a team I'm forgetting about that's up there really high. I had it in front of me yesterday, but Florida was good last year. It's just littered with good teams. I think OU's ranked second or third in the SEC, but you can just go down the list, and 12 of the 16, I think there's 16 softball teams, if I'm not mistaken. So you never know in some of those sports. There's not someone, but anyway, still a young team. I guess we're without Jen Rocha for a little while for medical reasons, our pitching coach. So hopefully she's okay. No details on that, but hopefully we can get her back. So yeah, just want to mention softball a little bit since it got going this week. It always seems way too early, beginning of February, to have softball starting.
But it's gonna get to April real quick. When the season's gonna go by pretty quick. We're gonna be right in the thick of everything here pretty soon. And we got to get Chris on soon because he's gonna be super busy.
I may have trouble getting him on as it is now. The season's already kicked off, but we'll do our best. Some football notes within the last week to 10 days. Jay Valai took a position with the Buffalo Bills as their cornerback coach / something else.
Yeah, that came out like right after our show with James.
It did.
We dropped our episode on Sunday talking about it, speculating it, and James, he mentioned that it was a lifestyle choice. What was he going to take it, not take it, and he mentioned in his article on that Monday after the news dropped that the ambition was always there. So it's just a matter of time. And honestly, Jim Leonard and that cornerback room, I mean, that's kind of hard to say no. I mean, you're not going to come across many situations where you're going to be able to jump in with a defensive coordinator that's as good as him. And then that corner room, Bills have put some money into it. They want, because you look at the division they play in with the Chiefs and now the Broncos, you have to have great corners. So I thought it was a good move for him.
Yeah,
it's a bummer that we couldn't keep him, but
absolutely.
If his ambition is to do that,
exactly.
Now is the time to do it.
Yeah, there's no hard feelings there at all. Just letting a guy pursue kind of his dream. So I wish him all the best. And I know playing for a rival, coaching for a rival, you'll have to go up against his secondaries next year if the Bills and the Chiefs end up playing.
Yeah. So. I like playing the Bills, man. I love it. Yeah. I love playing the Bills.
Well, it's great. It's great for TV too. It's just been probably one of the top 2 or 3 matchups in the last 5 years, maybe something like that. So, wish him all the best. What else? Recruiting. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, do you want to talk some names that's floating around there for who's going to replace him?
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to pull up Charlie's list that he dropped the other day, or do you have those kind of memorized?
I don't have the list in front of me, but I mean, there's a lot of talk about who and what. I'm not sure about the timing of which, because like I said on last Sunday, I didn't really want to go into February trying to hire a cornerbacks coach because this is the time where it's downtime. But there's the first name that comes to my mind is, the Chip Viney over there in Arizona. Right. I mean, long history. He would take that job in a heartbeat. I mean, but I thought, I won't spoil it for people, but Kay actually had I thought Kay had a great article on TFB discussing the role of the cornerbacks room. And I couldn't agree with it more about how, you've got, as much as the NIL and shared revenue and all this, you will have positions that don't get a whole lot of resources. And those positions are going to need somebody to develop players. Like you're going to have 3-star, 4-star guys that develop if you look at Missouri, I can't quite figure out how to pronounce his name, but Alt Pogue, for Missouri defensive backs. He's an assistant head coach over there. Dude has been churning out 3-star corners to the league, 3-star defensive backs into the league. Missouri does not spend a whole bunch of money in their defensive back room. And they've just been churning out league players for the last 3-4 years. The guy is like a rising star. I mean, he's now, I think, an assistant head coach now for Drinkowitz. So, that's the kind of guy you're looking for. I think you're looking for a guy that, can maybe Viney doesn't quite fit that with the experience, but you got to have someone to develop that position. And OU does not have a long history of sending guys into the league at the cornerback spot. I mean, all I can think of is Trey Brown, Jameel Fleming. Am I missing somebody in the last 3 or 4 years?
No. Yeah, I can't think of the guys in the last few years. You said Trey Brown, Trey Norwood.
Trey Norwood. There we go. Norwood had a good season with the Steelers.
Yeah, there's a couple of others that are escaping me right this second. I have a list of 12 names here that Charlie threw up within the last week or so.
12 names.
Yeah. I'll just throw them out there. I'm not going to go over each one. There's a Corey Parker, the Illinois defensive backs coach. So he, of course, got the connection to the new AD. He actually coached Quinyon Mitchell.
Okay.
I think is with the Eagles, correct?
Yep. Stud.
Yep. You mentioned Chip Viney. There is Ricky Hunley, the SMU quarterback coach and co-defensive coordinator.
Okay.
Xavier Brewer, who's an OU assistant already, on staff.
Yep.
So if we wanted to promote within, there's him. Ray Brown with the San Francisco 49ers. He spent some time with them for a few years.
Man, that'd be okay.
Yep. Brandon Harris from Florida. Apparently he's a fast up and comer. I'm getting a lot of these comments from Charlie. Rod Ojong, I think is how you say his last name. He's from Indiana.
Okay.
I would say if you can steal from Indiana, go ahead.
Sure.
There's Doug Belk. He's the USC secondary coach, and I think he's got some ties with what was the former TCU coach name that's now with Riley? Patterson. So I think he's tied with Patterson. So I think you'd have a hard time maybe pulling him away from him. Paul Gonzalez, also at USC. TJ Rushing is an Arkansas new hire. I think he's got some Oklahoma ties or something like that. That name sounds very familiar.
Okay. Man, this is a lot of names.
Yeah, Gabe Lynn is UCLA. Yeah, I knew you'd recognize a few of these. And then, of course, Dominic Franks, who's currently at Tulsa and their pass game coordinator and Nichols coach.
Dominic Franks, is he in Tulsa?
Yep.
Okay.
He's a Oklahoma native.
That's a long list, man.
It is a long list.
They're gonna have to cut that down.
Yeah.
You want to get that like to 3 or 4.
Yeah, but, and I'm sure they do. This was just a list of names of potentials, that Charlie wanted to throw out for everybody. So appreciate him doing that. He's always on top of all that stuff. So recruiting. We want to move on to recruiting a little bit.
Sure.
So I actually have a list here that'll help a little bit with some of our talking points. Second. Currently, there are 13 committed for the 2027 class, which is actually ranked, I want to say, and maybe has a top 3 or 4 class.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was number 1 for a little while, but I think, they just kind of going back and forth with the Georgias and schools like that. But a couple of names of note on that upper list there were the 27 guys. They're not ranked in any kind of order, but the offensive tackle bookends, Caden Perry and Cooper Hackett, are huge gets, much like Foji and Fasusi were. So it was good to get them in. I know they had to get Cooper Hackett, take him away from Texas Tech.
Yeah, that's going to be the question all the way until signing.
Yep,
ink is dry. Where's Texas Tech going to send their money? Are they going to come back and try to snag Hackett? Or are they going to try to snag Penny? They're not going to sit idly by. They're going to throw money at the problem. So I'll be watching those two for sure. And then I'll ask you, how's our defensive tackle room looking? Because we're graduating some people, and
We are.
the defensive tackle room has been one of the biggest strengths to this defense, and replacing production there is going to be got to reload.
Yeah, and I don't have my depth chart in front of me. You can get on to me for that. I should always have that at my fingertips. But there's two guys listed up there, Devin Robertson and Elijah Harmon. I think Elijah Harmon's the one, they're a little concerned about being able to hang on to. I think he's kind of the one, maybe higher ranked and probably has the most expectations coming in potentially. But you're right. They got to at least make sure they keep these guys and maybe get another, because that room does get very bare very quick once Stone and Jackson graduate. You're hoping Trent Wilson, develops this year, and then a couple of those other freshmen coming in, and then a couple of those portal transfers. You're just hoping they all kind of emerge. But I'm with you. That's a room of concern come next May, June, when graduation happens.
Right. And then going into this coming season, losing Halton and Dominic Williams is going to have a drop off. Like and Stone and Jaden Jackson are going to have a great relationship on the field. I'm just really surprised with how well some of their stunt game and everything, how fluid they are. You have to have a lot of trust in your teammate, and rebuilding that, getting all these. Todd Bates is going to have to do it all over again. But that's that's why they coach, right? That's why they love it. So, that's the defensive tackle rotation this coming year, and then rebuilding that room for the future years is going to be the thing to watch.
Yeah, and I want to say, I think I caught note this week that OU brought in another coach to help Bates out on that defensive front, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the Clemson defensive tackle. There's relationship there, history there.
Right.
I thought,
the more coaches on campus, always the better, has always been my opinion. You can't get enough guys working with everybody.
Right. Yeah. Deshaun Williams.
Yep. Thank you. Taven Epps, linebacker. I want to say he might have been committed to Texas originally, and when we got him to commit to us, that's another guy to watch on this list. Our linebacker room, much like our tackle room, will get pretty bare overnight. Right. So he's a huge get. Hopefully we can hang on to him. Like you said, we got another 9-10 months to try to hang on to these guys.
Dude, that Tavon Epps, I saw some clips of him. He's a 6'4", 230. Long arms.
Kenneth Murray frame.
Yes.
Coming in, which is awesome.
I have him on the top of my list of watching some more of, because he looks like a stud, man. He looks like a stud.
Another name mentioned in here, Trayvon Hall, wide receiver, Alabama. I think it's kind of crazy sometimes to pluck these guys out of Tuscaloosa. I don't think that would have ever happened during the Saban regime.
Right.
So you got to do it where you can. I don't know.
And it's not like he doesn't have an Alabama offer. So right. I don't know. I don't know if they still in recruiting do these offers, but you can't commit type deals. But he has an Alabama offer and all offers from other SEC schools. So
yeah, I still love. Yep, sneaky get. I agree. The thing I love about it, you see some Oklahoma and Texas guys on here, but the beauty of it is you're still getting the Cali guys. You go coast to coast on recruiting, which I love about this staff. They don't. There's never. They don't ever have to feel like they're out of reach of getting anyone in the country. I will say the guys you never seem to be able to get are like the Columbus, Ohio guys. You can't get
Pennsylvania area.
You can't get those guys, man.
Yeah.
They are Ohio State committed all the way. Yeah. But anyway, one name of note I wanted to mention for the 28 class, and I realize it's 28, but Micah Rhodes is one of the top running backs in that class. So
nice.
Yep. He's top 1 or 2, depending on your recruiting rankings. So good get there by DeMarco again.
Yeah. DeMarco's never had a problem recruiting.
No.
Never. Like
he's landed number 1, number 2 guys every other year for a while now. And, some pan out, some don't. Is that on him or whatever? I don't know. We've questioned him at times with the rotations and some development and stuff. So
sure,
hoping he can get some guys get rolling this year. So,
but he cannot complain about the shortage of talent though ever.
No,
because he's bringing them in, and you got Jonathan Hatton and Torrey Blaylock, and now it would be a 3-year starter, Xavier Robinson.
That's right.
I mean, that's a pretty good running back room with those 3 guys.
Yeah, and they got the transfer from Colorado State, Avant, who will be nice to have if you get injured in that room, which you always do. So, just an experienced guy. That room is filled up again, even after losing guys. But any other thing catch you on the commits? I know we'll get into that a lot more as the season approaches, but.
No, not right now. I want to look at some film of Devon Robinson and Elijah Hardman just to see what we're getting in the defensive tackle room, and just kind of keep plugged in on that defensive tackle room, because it is so important to our defense, man. I like any other defense, right? But it's just the level of teammate and production and depth and rotation and the way that they play off each other. Jackson and Stone are going to be incredibly difficult to replace next year, or 2 years from now or whatever. And this year, just losing Halton and Dominic Williams, I mean, all 4 of those guys, just the level of the way they played off each other was unreal. Like I don't think that can be spoken more of. So that's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really interesting.
Yep. Well, we can get into some Sooner Super Bowl facts and some trivia. We can go back and forth on some trivia, and I know you had some facts on a few other things too.
Yeah, we can.
Since it is Super Bowl Sunday, I know a lot of people want to. And I want to show up my jersey, my Pro Bowl Adrian Peterson jersey. Rob and I were talking; they don't make a lot of Pro Bowl jerseys anymore, so. We kind of jazzed it up with a little jersey.
Where'd you find that? That's really cool, man.
It was a gift. My sister-in-law has gotten me a lot of gifts like that over the years. So
yeah.
So anyway, do you want to start with some notable Sooner Super Bowl facts, or do you want to do some trivia first? I'm good either way.
Let's do facts first. And then, I mean, should we talk about the game a little bit? And then
sorry. I was jumping ahead. So I know you got some keys for the Patriots winning and keys for the Seahawks winning. So do we kind of just want to start there and just roll from that?
Yeah. So just like overall, I mean, what are your feelings going into this Super Bowl? I mean, like you said, like there's usually been, this has just been a strange year altogether of football, college football, Indiana winning a championship. And I feel like, you go in the NFL, Lamar Jackson, no Josh Allen, no Mahomes. NFC side, I mean, the Eagles can't do anything. The 49ers implode on injuries. Like, it has been a really weird year for football. I mean, it's very like upside down Twilight Zone type stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Rob. Everybody had Darnold and Drake matched up in the Super Bowl from the beginning. So
I wonder
Darnold and Drake. Yeah. Can you imagine if people were picking the quarterback matchup where that would have fallen?
Yeah. I mean, Patriots, if you look at the wins of like the entire AFC, really the 3 teams that really, from year over year that changed the most were the Chiefs, the Jaguars, and the Patriots. Each of them had 9-10 win swings. Chiefs lost 10 wins this year.
Who'd you
They
say?
lost Chiefs, Jaguars, and Patriots.
Okay.
Patriots gained 10 wins over a year. I think Jaguars gained 9 wins from last year, like from year to year. And then the Chiefs dropped, like they went 14 and something, and now they lost 10 wins. So,
Right.
I mean, those are like the 3 drastic changes from one year to the next. Everything else has kind of been the same. Broncos could be up there. I think Broncos gained like 4 wins, but
the Vikings and the Lions fell pretty significantly as well. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, it was just kind of a strange ordeal. Now we're sitting with the Seahawks and the Patriots. I feel like the Patriots are probably the more lucky team. Don't you think? If you're going to choose one team that was a little bit more had luck on their side on the path.
I'm biased because I've been anti-Belichick and Patriots a little bit over the years. It just got kind of old, and some of the Spygate, Deflategate, all that crap just it got on my nerves. So, I would say they are the more fortunate team. I feel like they're like a year or two ahead of schedule.
Yeah,
for sure. I would say a couple of years ahead of schedule. I didn't expect them to be playing for a Super Bowl this soon after what? They only won 3 games last year? 4 games last year?
Yep.
I feel like that's what you kind of asked overall thoughts. I just think Seahawks might be the better overall team and the one that's maybe a little more ready to take that step and win it today. I still think Patriots are a year out, but it wouldn't surprise me if you look at the Patriots. Have they been more fortunate? Yes, but I will say during the playoffs, they're fairly battle tested because they played 3 of the better defenses along the way. So, the Seattle defense isn't going to completely overwhelm them. They've seen the likes of the Broncos, Texans, and Chargers. So, I do think that Seattle front four is nasty, though.
It's filthy. It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
I'm thinking 24-20 Seahawks. I know we're not throwing out score predictions just yet, but that's what just keeps popping in my head. I think it'll be just right at the number and right at the over-under.
That'd be good for me.
Okay.
I took Patriots in the points.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. So yeah, what's your thoughts? And I know you got some takeaways for each.
Yeah. So I can just go through them real quick. So I mean, what you were saying, for Patriots, I mean, they are battle tested, knocking off the Chargers, the Texans, and the Broncos, who are each three of the top 10 points per game defenses, and they're the first team ever to do so, to knock off 3 points per game defensive teams in the playoffs. I mean, that's pretty solid. That's going to be a close game because they can throw some points up. Because they've got the better quarterback. I'm not sure if they have the better skill guys, but they've got quite a few of them. They're pretty deep in skill guys compared to Seahawks,
right?
To the Hawks. But Drake May, he's taken, one of my issues. He's taken 5 sacks in each of the last each playoff game, and he's won them all. And he's the first quarterback to ever do that. That seems pretty wild. You were going up against these
pretty
defenses.
risky too. Yep,
it is risky. And their left tackle Will Campbell, who's solid, but in the playoffs he's given up like 4 sacks. RMT actually, in college, Will Campbell gave up 3 sacks his entire career, and RMT owns one of them.
Right.
But Morgan Moses on the right tackle side has given up 4 sacks, and then you've got that front 4, that front 7 that are speed demons, and they're really good. And
I will say on the other side, Darnold's given up. I want to say he's had like 14 turnovers this year or something like that. So he's pretty prone to that as well.
Yeah. And Patriots though are road warriors. They haven't lost on the road yet. I mean, they're 9-0 on the road this year. And then Patriots do have a solid defense. they sacked Herbert 6 times. They sacked Stroud 3, Stidham 3. I mean, like, they can get after the quarterback too. The run game is where I'm feeling like you got to have some balance. That's where, Rhamondre Stevenson, give some appreciation to him. I mean, he's had 2 games where he's over 70 yards. Like,
Right.
he's your all-purpose workhorse back. He's he's your workload guy, a guy you just feed the ball in a different way, out of the backfield and running in between the tackles, outside of the tackles, swing passes downfield. He's kind of their little, ping pong ball that just bounces around all over the place, shooting up yards. He's a volume play. But yeah, for the Patriots, they're gonna have to stay out of the 3rd and 7, just like you can't get into that, and you gotta have to find ways to run the ball in between the tackles against Leonard Williams and Brian Murphy, who are probably the 2 best combo defensive tackles in the league right now. Have to be. They're both healthy. I mean, but Patriots do solid defense. Vrabel, they're going to be they're going to put up a good team. They're going to be a good effort. So that's what I've got on the Patriots.
Yeah, I think what you were mentioning on the running back room, Rhamondre and Stevenson are, one of the best tandems in the league. But losing Charbonnet was huge for Seattle. Walker has gotten, I'm looking at it, he's gotten about 40 more carries almost, but Charbonnet was the red zone guy.
Yep, he's a big boy.
Charbonnet had 12 touchdowns. Walker only had 5. When he was the red zone dude, and he could yes.
He's a big boy. Like, he's thick.
So that was a huge loss. So
yeah,
putting all that on Walker, and they got a couple other guys, but Walker's going to have to carry the load tonight. And you want fresh bodies in these Super Bowls. They can be long, drawn out type affairs. So I definitely give the edge to the Patriots running game wise.
Yeah. I think the Patriots defense is going to have to steal some possessions, because I think there's going to be some Seahawk sacks that are going to put May in an impossible situation and kill drives. So that I think you're going to kind of see like this defensive battle early, and then I think it's going to start opening up after halftime. Nerves and everything calm down a little bit. I think Stephon Diggs is an X factor in this game, because if that dude if he's on, like, he's almost unguardable. And and Seahawk corners were not very good with Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. I mean, they got torched. If the pass rush doesn't get there and Stephon Diggs is out there, he's going to win some matchups out there. And May's a quarterback that can extend the play and get that ball downfield. So if I'm picking the Patriots offensive X factors, it's going to be Stephon Diggs versus these corners.
Yeah, I always think in these Super Bowls that tight ends are a premium. A lot of times you always see you'll see a Hunter Henry. I forget the other tight end's name for the Patriots, but then you got a couple for the Seahawks. I just think those guys always seem to find the end zone in Super Bowls.
Yeah. So with the Seahawks though, it's their defense, man. We talked about the front 4, front 7. They're number 1 defense in points per game, 17 allowed. Yep. They've beaten the number 1 points per game offense twice already. Oh, wow. And then not only that, historically in the NFL Super Bowl history, the number 1 points per game defense versus the number 1 or number 2 points per game offense is 8-1 in history.
Right.
So, I mean, it's kind of like historically this has already been written. And there's only been 2 teams all year that have scored 25 points and they beat them. So, I mean, that's going to be the story. Can Drake May and this offense throw some points on the board and run away with it? But, I don't know. I don't have any other notes other than that.
Yeah, no, it ought to be a good game. I will say that. I don't think, and I know you don't want to hear this, I don't think it'll get out of hand like last year's game.
Hey, the Eagles again were built similarly to this Seahawk defense. And this offensive line for the Patriots
Mahomes the whole game last year.
Whole game. Well, we had a left guard play left tackle in that game, and we had a practice player play our right guard.
I don't want to hear your excuses, Rob.
And no, it was a shuffle.
I'm teasing. Yeah,
it was bad.
It was.
But it is kind of built now. Patriots offensive line's way better than the Chiefs offensive line last year. I mean, Will Campbell's been struggling. Morgan Moses has been struggling at tackle spots for the Patriots in this playoff run, but they are way better than what the Chiefs fielded at offensive line last year. So I don't think it's going to be a game where it's like that. But I mean, the Seahawk front seven, they had 47 sacks, 392 pressures, and the NFL lowest 3.7 yards per carry. I mean, it is going to be tough sledding for the Patriots. The defense for them is going to have to keep them in the game, and Drake May and Stephon Diggs are going to have to find some magic.
Yeah, agreed. So yeah, I want to hear some of your Sooner player fun facts, Super Bowl facts, if you have those handy.
Oh, I just have a couple. I mean, from Super Bowl 1 until Super Bowl 60, Oklahoma Sooners have been represented in 38 of the 60 Super Bowls, or 63% of the time. And we've had 99 player appearances and 52 Super Bowl rings. I was like, golly, that seems like a lot.
Right? Man, that is a lot.
And I do have a few trivia questions with Sooner stuff in it. Not a lot, but a few.
I got one for you.
Are we want to jump into Sooner trivia?
Sure.
Okay, you go first.
Fine? Before me and you go back and forth, pinging each other on some random trivia.
All right.
Which former OU Sooner holds the record for most Super Bowl wins?
Oh my gosh.
This is kind of a curveball.
Blake Bell.
Oh, no. You're close. Right team. One more guess.
Oh, Creed.
Nope. James Winchester has 4.
Oh, dang it.
I know. That's one of those that no one ever guesses.
The long snapper.
Winchester was really...
He's been through it all.
Because he's a long snapper.
He's been there forever.
So,
he's been there forever, man. Yeah. I forgot about him. Long snapper. Yeah. I was thinking Blake Bell because I know he has like 3 Super Bowls.
He does. Yeah. No, I wanted to throw that one out. I know you have a few others there. So,
okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Let's do this one. Which former OU kicker hit 3 field goals in a Super Bowl within our time period of 1990 to Super Bowl 60?
Oh boy. I should know this. Oh. Wow. Can you give me an era that might help push me in the right direction? Like 90s, 2000s,
let me see here.
I should know this.
Between years of let's see. Between let me see here.
Wow.
I mean, it's recent.
Is it?
It's not. Yeah, it's recent.
I feel terrible then, because whoever it is, they're like escaping me.
I mean, recently-ish. It's not like back in the day or whatever.
No, go ahead and throw it at me because I've done forgotten.
I'll give you another hint. Between the year 2005 and 12. Or 2008 to 2012. We'll do that. Narrow it down. I don't know.
Wow.
I'll give you a hint. Super Bowl 44.
That's not going to help at all, dude.
You don't know your Super Bowls?
No, not at all. If you ask me Super Bowl numbers, I'm in trouble. But yeah, give it to me. I've done forgot.
Garrett Hartley.
Yes, Garrett Hartley. Totally forgot.
It was a New Orleans game. New Orleans and
that's right. I don't think in
Colts?
New Orleans. I don't think in New Orleans when I think of Super Bowl winners very much, since Drew just had one.
Right. All right.
Yeah. What else you got?
Oh, you want me to give you another one?
Sure.
Okay. Which OU running back scored in an iconic touchdown and topped 100 yards in a go-ahead game-winning Super Bowl win? And this is real recent.
Real recent.
Yeah, I think like the last 8 years or so.
The last 8 years. It wasn't DeMarco Murray, or I would be a happy camper. I can tell you
He
that.
played for the Sooners. He was good for us. Actually, I think he has one of the. Actually, I'll give you. I'll give you another.
P. Ryan?
No. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. No. I'll give you another hint because he actually has one of the best runs in school history. Actually, I'll give you a better hint. He has one of the best runs, if not the best runs, in the Red River rivalry.
Oh, Williams.
There you go.
Damian Williams. Yep.
He scored a 31-yarder versus San Francisco. Chiefs versus San Francisco. He took the ball to the left and
I forgot about that.
Scooted all in and scored a touchdown for us.
Yeah.
Iced the game. Game over.
You remember all that Chiefs stuff, man.
Yeah. Chiefs win their first Super Bowl off of his run. I was like,
that's right.
It was so awesome.
Yeah.
He came out of nowhere, man.
Now there's been a lot of Sooners in Super Bowls the last 10 years, thanks to the Chiefs.
Yeah. All right. You want me to give you another one?
Sure. Yeah, if you got a few.
Okay.
I know people like guessing here in the chat as well. So
yeah. All right. This one's gonna be pretty hard. This is gonna be difficult. So I'll give you a hint.
Yeah, you mean that first one wasn't with the kicker that I totally forgot about?
Which former Sooner special teamer in NFL, sorry. Which former Sooner who was an NFL special teamer became OU's 30th Super Bowl champion in the Patriots 28-3 comeback? Lots of hints there.
Special teams.
He played special teams. He was in the NFL.
Yeah, he was in that.
He was a part of the Patriots' historic comeback, 28-3 versus the Falcons.
Goodness gracious!
But yep. And I'll give you a hint.
So did he always play special teams, or did he become an NFL guy?
Yeah, I'll give you a hint.
Played a position. Okay.
He played defensive end for us, and has one of the iconic plays and one of the iconic games, I believe, in the Sugar Bowl.
Goodness, he played special teams.
I gave you a lot of hits, man.
You did. The special teams is what's throwing me off.
Well, it's because it's NFL. I mean, like they put all kinds of people on special teams.
Oof.
That's just a hint that he wasn't like starting. Like he wasn't like a
Andre Wolf, or I don't know.
Oh, close.
As a name blast from the past, yeah.
Name Geno Grisham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot Geno played for the Pats.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
he did.
Last one.
Okay.
Last one. This is probably the hardest one.
God.
This goes back.
Okay.
And I think this goes back beyond our timeline. I don't know.
I was still a young.
Okay.
Young
in
Brad
Super Bowl 25 and 26. Which former Sooners defensive back played for the Bills in back-to-back losses?
So this would have been in the 90s.
Is it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, this would have been in the 90s.
Yeah, that's 90s. Yeah. Former Sooner defensive back and 2 Super Bowls with the Bills.
I got to throw out a couple of guesses.
Sure.
I'm trying to go back to that era of DBs. Gosh, this is going to be tough.
I know.
I'm going to throw one. I'm going to throw one out.
This is before my time. So
David Vickers is one I'm throwing out. So that's probably wrong.
No.
Who's another one that played back in that era? Oh my goodness.
He was drafted first round in the 1984 NFL supplemental draft by the Bills.
Man. Once you say it, I'll be like, oh yeah, him. Oh, Sonny Brown.
Nope.
Okay, that's my last guess.
Okay. I've got Dwight Drain.
What? Never heard of that.
Dwight Drain.
Never heard of him.
Former Oklahoma defensive back. Went first 14
Are you
overall.
sure that's accurate?
In the Big 8. Yes, he played 12 games for us.
Okay. Interesting.
Played with Barry.
That one I couldn't have guessed in a million
Played
years.
with Barry Switzer.
Okay.
All right, last one. Last one
well,
for the
I like
Sooner.
my guesses. My guesses were good.
Okay. The 1993 Cowboys had 2 Sooners win rings.
Oof.
Name the 2 players. One you should get. The other one, I don't know.
Troy Aikman and...
Nope.
Huh?
He went to UCLA. What are you talking about?
Oh, I was counting him as a Sooner. That's where he started. Sorry.
Right.
Okay.
93 Cowboys.
Okay. Oh.
And let me know if
Can you give me... Yeah. Sure. So defense?
1 defense, 1 offense.
1 defense, 1 offense. Okay.
1993 Dallas Cowboys.
Man, you gave me a Dallas question, man. You set me up good, but I'm letting you down.
Come on,
here.
93 Dallas Cowboys.
No, I'm thinking there was a defensive lineman that his name is escaping me right this second. I want to say he was an interior lineman.
Yes.
Yes. It wasn't Russell Maryland. It was a guy playing next to him.
Yes.
Gosh, I can see him.
Someone in the chat help him.
Goodness. Yeah,
defensive
lineman. Roy Williams. I think that's before Roy's time.
Yeah, this is before Roy's time.
Defensive lineman. Oh, Tony Casillas. I got Tony Casillas.
There you go.
Thank you.
Now this other one's tough because I haven't even heard this name.
Offensive guy.
So, and he played tight end.
Yeah, he played behind Jay Novacek. Oh boy.
He's from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. He only played 1 year with them. He only played 1 year of football.
Yeah.
And he was with the 93 Dallas Cowboys. But he's from Oklahoma. He played 5 games.
Yeah. Yeah, I know he didn't get a lot of run, but go ahead and give it to me.
Joey Mickey.
Oh yeah, I remember Joey Mickey. He played for Millwood. Yep.
Yeah.
Those Millwood teams were really good back in the day. Yep. He played basketball too.
Yeah, he did.
Yep. No, thanks for the layup that I totally missed.
It's hard, dude. I mean, it's a lot. There's tons of names.
So much trivia.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back and forth with some trivia here.
Okay.
And anybody that's on the chat, if you can beat Rob and I, by all means, just give us the answer. Our phone a friend can be everybody on the chat right now. So, would you like to go first, Rob?
You go first.
Yeah.
You ask the question first.
I'll ask first. Okay.
I'm
going to ask some pretty easy ones here. These first few. So, well, you kind of already said that. Okay. Which former, and I want to say these are all recent because it says 91 to 2025. Which former Pittsburgh Steeler had a 100-yard interception return in their Super Bowl?
Oh, Harrison.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to give you some.
Yeah.
Easy, yep. Yeah.
I should have did that. I should have get you rolling and thinking instead. I just
no, we're good.
I was like fast pitch.
I'm trying to make sure I give you a hint because this didn't have a hint. I wanted to give you the Pittsburgh Steelers, so that helped a lot. So, yep, your turn.
Okay. Which quarterback owns the Super Bowl record for the most interceptions thrown?
Oh boy, man, that's no fair. You're making this hard on me. And if you give me a team, it'll probably give it away.
Yeah,
like the most interceptions for his career in Super Bowls or one game.
No, his career in Super Bowls. So he's been to multiple Super Bowls and he's threw a lot of picks in them. But he's won Super Bowls too. He's a Super Bowl winner.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint.
Brett
It's on the
Favre.
AFC side. No,
Oh.
AFC side. I'll give you a hint. AFC side.
Okay.
But in the same era. You're in the right era.
Okay. Ooh. I'm going to throw this out because he played in multiple Super Bowls. I'm going to go with Jim Kelly.
Oh, that's a good guess. Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
Answer is John Elway. I had to throw this in here because I was a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
So
here's the deal. He threw a bunch of those before the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're playing outside the rules, Rob.
Sorry.
I'm teasing.
I
like
it.
I like this. I can do this all day though. All right. I'm going to give you one a little more difficult.
Okay.
This happened, I believe, this was Super Bowl, and I don't know my Roman numerals either. So I'm going to go, it was Super Bowl 53.
Okay.
So this would have been about 7 years ago.
Okay.
These teams played in the lowest scoring Super Bowl.
Oh, Patriots Rams 13-3.
There you go. So got it.
That was a boring Super Bowl. Oh my God.
It was.
It was so awful.
It was terrible.
Me and my buddies.
I remember just having to drink just to like enjoy myself.
That was horrible. It was a defensive slugfest, which was fine. It was just so boring. But I had a whole group of us. We were at the bar and we were watching, and we were like, "Is this game still?" Because it was so slow. There was like so many possessions. Like they couldn't get time to drain off the clock. And so we were like, "This game's still going? Is it still 10-3? What the heck?" And it's like, oh my gosh.
I'll get a little harder with the next questions. I feel like I'm taking it easy on you right now. So
okay. Let's see here. Let me find a good one. Sorry. Let's do this one. All right, you ready?
Yeah, don't give me another degree of difficulty. 12 and a half.
Okay. All right, let's do this one.
Okay.
The 55-10 blowout in January 1990 is not
over Denver.
Dang it!
No, keep going. You were going to ask me another question.
No, I was
that the question? Really? Was that the question? I remember that one for some reason.
Oh golly! Okay.
Did you have a follow-up to that? Okay.
No. I was literally
That's pretty good. Yeah. Thanks. You gave me my confidence back with that one.
Okay.
Some of those I remember really well. Some others, I can't. But okay, here's one. It's gonna be a little more challenging.
Okay.
Where was it? Oh, I know this one. It's not on my list here, so I'm just gonna kind of frame it to you like this. There have been, and one of them goes back a little further, but you'll know who it is. There have been two teams that have lost the most Super Bowls. Actually, sorry. There's two teams that are winless in Super Bowls. Okay. Name them both, and then I have a bonus if you do that.
Oh, man. Well, I know one is Bill.
They are both 0 for 4.
Whoa, really?
Yes.
Oh, man, this is going to be hard. Okay, I know one is Bills.
Correct.
The other one...
I know you'd get the Bills. I just wanted to test your
And this is within the 90s, or did they lose before and then lose like the
all the way back? I just thought you would know this because there's only two of these teams. And if you don't get it,
I'm gonna go.
You might check a hint in the chat. Well, yep, never mind. That's not it.
Oh, well,
that's not a hint. No, that's not it. That's not it.
No, it's not it. Okay. Well, that's a hint if it's not it. At least I can scratch one team off the list.
Yeah.
Man, that's hard. I don't know how many teams. I'm trying to think because that's a lot of times, and I know I was gonna go. I was gonna go Bengals, but I'm pretty sure Boomer has a Super Bowl.
Yep, they've won.
So it's like, no, it's not the Bengals. I was gonna say Vikings, but they don't think they made it. Oh yes.
Yep. Yeah, they made it several times. Pre 1990. So
yeah, the first Super Bowl with the Chiefs won. The Chiefs beat the Vikings in I think Super Bowl 7. and that was the Chiefs' first and only Super Bowl win for the longest time. And I know they made it 2 more times, so I didn't know if they made it a 4th one.
And the bonus follow-up was going to be one of these teams has never led in the Super Bowl. And
I would say Minnesota
Vikings. Yeah.
Yeah. Buffalo had the win and then the field goal.
Yep. Scott Norwood.
Yeah, it's Norwood. That was it.
Yep.
Oh, that was a good one, man.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, I came up with that on my own just because I knew that one. But
okay, let's see
my OG
here.
knowledge from Super Bowls all the way back.
Okay, and okay, I think we'll do this one. I think this is a Cowboys.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty hard. You want to try to?
Yeah,
that's pretty hard.
If it's in our era and it's a Cowboy question, it's fair game.
Okay. All right. In Super Bowl 20-something 8, I'll give you a hint. In Super Bowl versus Buffalo, a 52-17 win over Buffalo, the Cowboys forced a then record 9 turnovers.
Wow.
Which player was a part of that defensive chaos and later won the Super Bowl MVP the next year?
Oh, goodness gracious. Which defensive player?
Defensive player caused turnovers.
You went mute, or your audio just messed up.
Sorry, that was my fault.
No.
Helped win a Super Bowl versus the Bills with 9 turnovers, came back to the next Super Bowl and won Super Bowl MVP the next year.
Larry Brown.
There you go. Yeah, big time. Yep. Big time player.
Yeah, nice guess, Jimmy. Jimmy said Sanders. I don't think he was there yet. I think he came a few years later. All right. Okay, I got one here. You'll like this one. This one's pretty easy, I want to say. So you should be able to get this. Name the 2 quarterbacks who have won Super Bowls with 2 different franchises.
Brady. Say that question again.
Yeah. Name the 2 quarterbacks that have won 2 different Super Bowls with 2 different franchises.
Like all time?
But it's in our era.
Why am I blanking on the other guy? Brady and 2 Super Bowls, 2 different teams. Why am I'm brain farting here?
You'll kick yourself if you don't get this one.
Brady and Manning.
Yep.
I was like, oh my gosh, why am I?
I was like, man, I got to give him time.
Like, who? I was like, who traded? I was like, who would leave? Who would
to you in the chat
lose a quarterback like that? That doesn't happen very often. Yeah. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah.
Jimmy had you there. Man.
Oh, yeah. I was like, golly, yeah. Yeah, I should know. Chiefs had to watch Manning destroy us over and over again. Like,
right.
Okay. This is the last one I've got.
Okay.
From 2005 to 2024, only 7 AFC teams have made the Super Bowl. Name them.
Holy smokes. Well, we know New England, so we can just go ahead and scratch that one off.
Yep.
The last 20 years, basically, is what you're saying. So
last 20
you're gonna have to keep track of these because I'll
type them out.
Yeah. So Kansas City.
Yep.
Baltimore.
Yes.
Okay. So there's 3 of the 7.
Yes.
All right. Give me a second. I'm just gonna allow my brain to roll through the AFC. Okay. Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Ooh. I don't think Cincinnati did that in the last 20 years, but I will say them.
Cincy, yep.
Okay. Okay.
You got it, man.
Is there 2 more? Is there 2 more?
Yeah.
We just talked about them?
We just talked about them. Yes.
Oh, crap. Well, I'm sitting here. Indianapolis?
Yeah.
Is there 1 more? Denver?
Uh-huh.
That's
there you
it?
go. Yep, that's it. Easy.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
those have been
kind
the 7.
of easy. I had to stop and think. The Cincinnati one there was the one I was kind of unsure on.
Yeah. But yeah,
I forgot.
Patriots, Chiefs,
Yep.
Ravens, Steelers, Cincinnati, Colts, and Broncos.
Okay.
Same 7 teams the last 20 years.
Wow.
It's pretty wild.
Man, yeah. Thanks to the Patriots kind of pulling the Alabama of college and just owning that era.
Right.
Let's see. I need to give you a couple that'll challenge you a little bit. This one I think's low-lying fruit ought to be pretty easy. Name the cornerback for the Patriots that intercepted Russell Wilson on the goal line.
Butler.
Yep.
Malcolm Butler. Dumb. You should have just handed it off to beast mode, but whatever.
All right. Here's one of these fun off the wall ones.
Okay.
Who was the singer that had the nip slip?
Jackson.
Yeah. Thought I'd throw in one that's not really relative to football. Yeah. Can you tell me the lowest attended Super Bowl and who the two
it would have been the COVID year. It has to be. But who was that?
Mm-hmm.
Was that Chiefs 49ers?
Nope.
Was that the COVID year? Or was that after?
Nope. One more guess.
Oh.
You're close. You had one of the teams.
Oh, was it Chiefs Eagles?
Chiefs Bucks.
Chiefs Bucks. Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
I forgot. That's the one I wanted to delete from my brain. Yes.
Yes.
That's COVID. I was trying to figure out. I was like, which one was I holed up in a hole? I know it's the Chiefs, but I couldn't remember which one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, my wife and I were just like locked down. We didn't go anywhere, didn't do anything, and we were watching it. Yeah, like, oh, that really stunk. But yeah, okay, that was a good one.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have any more in front of me, but if you want to keep going, I'm sure I could Google some.
No,
that's a good number there.
We hit our hour mark. I mean,
we
that
did.
was fun. Getting ready for Super Bowl. I'm hoping the Patriots get the win. I think it's gonna be hard to beat those Hawks, man. They're rolling.
They are. Yeah. Kind of pulling for them. I don't know why.
I'm going for Patriots, man. I want Rhamondre Stevenson to get a ring.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep the kind of that streak going with those OU guys getting those rings. Because that was a streak there for several years, right?
Yeah. I mean, it was 11 straight years.
11? Okay.
Yeah. 11 straight years that the OU's had a player represented, and I didn't look it up. I wonder how many out of those 11, how many players got rings out of the last 11. I bet it's quite a few.
It is a lot.
Because the Eagles with Lane Johnson and Jalen Hurts and then of course the Chiefs with Orlando Brown and Creed at one point, and Damian Williams, and I mean they've
Orlando.
There's a lot of.
Don't forget Winchester. Don't forget Winchester.
Winchester. What's funny is like I with that question that I had, the Blake Bell question, where I was going to ask you what OU tight end has won 3 Super Bowl rings without registering a catch, registered 1 catch on 1 target in 3 Super Bowls for 3 Super Bowl rings, and that's Blake Bell, because Blake Bell was on the Chiefs. He was the 12 personnel tight end, is what people will say. He was the blocking inline tight end, and
the Belldozer.
He won. Yeah, the Belldozer collected 3 rings with the Chiefs. He was good for us, man.
I do have one more trivia question for you, and this is for all the marbles. If you get this right, you win. If you miss, I win.
Oh, okay.
You already know half the answer.
Okay.
There's 4 franchises that have never won a Super Bowl, and you know 2 of them because we just talked about them a few minutes ago.
Oh my God.
Who are the other 2? We already mentioned Buffalo and Minnesota.
Buffalo, Minnesota, Browns.
Yep.
And Cardinals.
Final answer?
Does Cardinals, does that include the St. Louis? I don't know. Okay.
I'm going to give you 10 more seconds.
I'm definitely taking the Browns.
Yep. Browns is correct. And Jimmy, you're incorrect.
Yeah, the Falcons beat the Broncos, didn't they? In the 90s?
The Broncos beat the Falcons. Yeah, the Falcons. I forget, but
okay. Let me think.
You
There's
need some
4
more time.
franchises.
It's bugging you, isn't it?
Yes, because I want to get it right. So
I'm giving the people in the chat time to give you a lifeline too.
I'm trying not to look, but I kind of am wanting to look. Come on, Jimmy, help me out. Google it. I don't know, man.
Been around a long time.
I figured so. I was gonna say it's gotta. Is it an East Coast team?
No,
Okay,
I can't give you a hint, or you'll nail it.
Jacksonville.
Well, hold on.
Because they haven't won one.
Sorry. Hey, I screwed up.
Who
has never played in a Super Bowl? Let's do this again.
Never played. Oh,
So,
what? That's
my
changing the
apologies.
whole question.
No. Yeah. So you just got Jacksonville. Name the other 3 that have never played. So you got Jacksonville and you've got the Browns.
Right.
Name the other 2.
Oh, God, that's even
my
harder.
My bad.
Who's never played in a Super Bowl?
Yep.
Oh, that's why you with the Cardinals, you were like, and I'm like, yeah,
sorry.
I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, I was looking at one thing and I.
Okay. Who's never played in a Super Bowl? And we know Jacksonville and the Browns have not.
Correct.
And so, who are the dumpster? Houston Texans. Let's go to the other expansion team.
That's a third one.
And then
the other one has been around a long time.
Jets have, Giants have. I'm trying to go through my divisions here. AFC East, AFC South.
I'll give you a hint. It's NFC.
Okay.
I'll tell you the division here in a few seconds. If you
Detroit Lions.
Got it.
Oh, thank God. I was like, I gotta find out. Yes. Okay, there it is.
Yep.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah,
sorry for
there they are.
Yep.
No, you're good.
4 teams.
Detroit Lions, Jacksonville Jaguars, Houston Texans, and Cleveland Browns are the only 4 teams to never play in a Super Bowl.
Yep. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Jimmy dropped it in the chat for you there.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Yep. You got a good lifeline there, Rob. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good, man. I'm ready to start pre-gaming.
Yep. Well, what are you talking about? I've already started. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah. But I appreciate everybody joining us today. I hope you travel safe. If you're driving to a friend's house for Super Bowl, make sure you get home okay, because it's one of those days where people tend to drink a little more. But hopefully it's a good game. We can all enjoy it. And I wouldn't mind seeing an overtime Super Bowl, because I can't say, is it Falcons? No, was it Chiefs a few years ago that won in the Super Bowl?
49ers. Yeah.
Okay. So I always like those.
I can't
especially when I don't have a team at stake. They're always fun.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's the last game of the year. We want it to go. We want to have a good game. I don't care who wins. I just want to have a good game. It's the last football game for months. So
it is.
Keep the fun going.
Yep. Thanks everybody for joining us, and enjoy your day. And we'll talk to you soon. Boomer.
That's my standard. That's my standard. My champion standard. Champion standard. Pull away the answers. Yeah, the answers. The champion standard. Champion standard. Yeah. I be in the field, ready, set the goal. 7 rings, we way too cold. Hang my jersey up, it's greatness overload. We show up every time, rain, sleet, hail, snow. Young and on, boom with jets, know we straight shooters. Topics, we don't put no punches, we give it right to you. Champion standard, can't label us no losers. Soon as you touch down, we show you how we do it, yeah. Life always feel better when you living as a champ. Cause my standard that I always